Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have SummerSlam predictions. Now, obviously, this is one of the biggest shows of the year with SummerSlam. Obviously, most of the time is a good card, but the past few years not been so great. This year should be different. A lot of great matches, a lot of big exciting matches that first time. So, yeah, how we feel about this?
Yeah, a lot of exciting storylines going into this SummerSlam. Obviously, Punk vs. Drew is kind of the main talking point of SummerSlam this year. Been built for 7 months going into this match without any matches happening with Punk. So the fact that they were able to do this for 7 months to get to this point while being injured is pretty amazing, obviously. Then Bayley versus Nia. Not a whole lot of build for that one, but, you know, there's a little bit. Obviously, Liv versus Rhea, huge storyline. Cody versus Solo, huge storyline. Logan versus LA just started kind of picking up a little bit. Sammy versus Braun, same thing. So, I mean, every match has a storyline built behind it for quite a while, and should be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Let's get straight into it, where we have the World Heavyweight Champion on the line, where Damian Priest will be taking on Gunther. Now, this is obviously Gunther's King of the Ring kind of cash-in, I guess you can say. But, yeah, who do you have for this one?
Yeah, for this one, I am going to go with Damian Priest. I don't know exactly how we get to that point because I don't think he'll win cleanly. A big thing for Damian Priest has been basically every time he's defended the title, something has kind of happened to help him win in a way, whether it was Punk kind of screwing over Drew McIntyre or whatever it might have been. He's never had a big clean win yet, and I don't think it'll be at SummerSlam over Gunther. And I just don't really want Gunther to win the belt just yet. I'd like him to maybe do that Rumble time.
Yeah, I'm also going to go Damian Priest here. Obviously, I'm a big Gunther fan, so it sucks to say that. However, I think there's more to this Damian Priest championship reign now. Obviously, there's hints and rumors about potentially the Judgment Day splitting up, and you might have a feud between Priest and Balor. So I think if you were to take the belt off of Priest, that kind of puts like a, it kind of puts all that stuff off. Whereas if Gunther were to win, I don't see what he goes. Who's his first challenger? Obviously, we can just see that build happen over the weeks of Raw and stuff like that. But yeah, I just think Damian Priest is getting red hot right now. This is probably the biggest he's ever been, and yeah, I think he gets a nice one here, hopefully.
Yeah, I'd like to maybe see Priest retain, and then go into a Priest-Finn feud, and then Finn maybe wins the belt at a Rumble, let's say, and then at the same Rumble, Gunther wins, setting up Gunther-Finn at WrestleMania. And obviously that'd be a really great match to have at WrestleMania. We had like a little sneak peek at that this past Monday. Yeah, that's kind of the storyline I would like to see happen.
Yeah. And we're going to keep on the Judgment Day topic, where we have Liv Morgan defending her Women's World Champion versus Rhea Ripley. Now, who do you have for this one?
This is going to be the one where I think Judgment Day does take a L on. I do think Rhea Ripley's going to lose. Liv Morgan has kind of built kind of a lot through her time as champion, even though she hasn't really defended a lot or maybe had the greatest matches during her title reign. But she has built a lot of fandom through a lot of different reasons. But yeah, I would like to see her retain. I know the big thing right now is Dom's potentially going to switch sides and go to Liv. Not what I want to see. I would like to see Dom stay with Rhea. But I do think Dom screws over Rhea by accident or maybe on purpose, and Liv Morgan retains.
Yeah, I do not think we're getting a clean win here for whoever it may be. I also do think Liv Morgan is retaining here as well. Obviously, on Raw this past week, we've had kind of a hint that could be said that the Judgment Day clubhouse was vandalized. Besides Finn Balor's face, he was the only one that wasn't X'd out, which, could just be something or could be nothing. I like to think it's something, and I do think that we will get potentially Finn and JD, the tag team champions, joining Liv Morgan, and then you have like Rhea, Dom, and Damian on the other side of Judgment Day to kind of have maybe a big match at possibly Bad Blood or maybe Berlin even. So yeah, pretty excited for this match. A lot of expectations for this one. Hopefully it's a hard-hitting match because this is, again, another big blood feud. So yeah, expecting a lot from this one.
Yeah, hopefully Rhea kicks Liv's ass for breaking Carlito's PS5.
You can't be doing that, Liv. But next up, we have the United States Champion on the line, where Logan Paul is defending it against LA Knight. Now, obviously, Logan, this is his hometown, but who do you have winning?
I do expect LA Knight to finally get his big win here, finally become a champion, and probably hold it for quite a while, potentially until Mania or something like that. But yeah, I do expect LA Knight to win here.
Yeah, I think this is LA Knight's moment. We've been waiting for him to win the United States Champion for quite a while, I'd say. And Logan's reign, I think it's just coming to the end. We haven't seen too many defenses from it. He's been holding it for almost a year now, I think, and we've only had 2 title defenses, which I know a lot of people drag Roman for that. I'd like to see kind of the same thing for Logan. Obviously, Roman was a lot longer and stuff like that. But yeah, I think LA Knight gets the win here, and yeah, should be a pretty big one for him and a big moment for him. Next up, we have Sami Zayn take on Braun Breaker in the rematch for the Intercontinental Champion. And who do you have for this one?
For this one, I am going to go with Braun Breaker. Sami Zayn obviously got the win over him at the last pay-per-view. And so I definitely don't want to see Braun Breaker lose back-to-back pay-per-views, back-to-back Intercontinental titles. Yeah, would like to definitely see him get a big win here and go on a pretty long run, a good run, and yeah, hopefully kind of help build that Intercontinental Championship even more than it already has been.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I think Braun Breaker gets the win here, which is unfortunate for Sami Zayn, but he's had a very good and pretty lengthy reign with this Intercontinental Champion. I think he's held up his own, carrying it over from Gunther to himself. And yeah, it sucks. I'm interested in what he goes after next. I don't know if that means hopefully World Champion potential, and maybe the World Heavyweight title.
Involvement in the Bloodline storyline.
Potentially, yeah. But yeah, I think Braun Breaker gets the win here. Hopefully a big moment for him. Obviously, he's a young guy who is very deserving of this big moment on a big stage. So really excited for that match. Next up, we got the Women's Champion on the line, where Bayley is defending it against Queen Nia Jax. And who do you have for this one?
For this one, I am going to go with Nia Jax. She won Queen of the Ring to get to this point. It'd be really cool to see her kind of use that to get the win, to establish that Queen of the Ring is like a really good opportunity to get somebody a world title run, whether it be out of storyline or not. So you kind of have that random match to kind of take someone out of a storyline, so you're not having the same matches over and over again. So yeah, it'd be really cool to see Nia get the belt here. Obviously, Bayley didn't have the greatest title run, didn't really like it at all, if I'm being completely honest. Would have definitely liked her to have better matches, and for me to be more excited about her possibly retaining here.
Yeah.
Because she is one of my favorites, but it does kind of seem like Nia's going to win.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I'm copying you right now, but I am also going Nia Jax here. It just makes sense. I am interested where she goes next. Obviously, we have the tag team stuff with her and Tiffany potentially brewing. However, with that being said, Tiffany is still an involvement here. So do we think that Tiffany, if Nia or Bayley were to win, does Tiffany get involved in this match, or even potentially the Liv and Rhea match?
I think if Bayley does somehow win, I think for sure Tiffany cashes in, and she probably, well, not even probably, she will win the world title. But that's only if Bayley wins, and I don't really see that happening.
Yeah, I do think we'll get maybe a tease to probably cost Bayley the loss, and then Nia gets the win, and maybe like kind of hugs or maybe kind of celebrates with Tiffany to kind of say, not only do we have the belt, we also have the briefcase, so no matter what, it's safe between us, which will probably end up leading to a split between them after they already formed a tag team. But yeah, pretty excited for this match, and again, should be a big moment for Nia. Next up, we have Cody Rhodes taking on Solo Sikoa for the Undisputed WWE Champion, and who do you have for this one?
So for this one, obviously the big thing everyone's talking about is Roman Reigns. Will he return? Will he not return? Will they do maybe a smaller return, such as a Jimmy Uso maybe? I don't know. Hopefully it will be Roman Reigns. My prediction is going to be Solo kind of has Cody on the ropes. He's about to win. Maybe hits him with the Samoan spike. He goes down. He goes for the pin. Gets a 2, but then Roman's music hits. Comes in, spears him, DQ, Cody wins. That's kind of the direction I'm going right now, but I guess we'll see this Saturday.
Yeah, really excited. Obviously, this match, if it goes on last, I definitely think Roman Reigns' appearance will be almost a lock on that. But yeah, hope Cody wins here. That's who I'm predicting for this. Yeah, just I'd also be interested if Roman were to come back where Jacob Fatu aligns himself with, because he obviously is very praising Solo Sikoa, the tribal chief, right now. But there's been like some times where Roman Reigns' name is mentioned and he kind of gives like a weird look, kind of maybe hinting that he would side with Roman if that's the case. And if that'd be amazing, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to go Cody Rhodes to retain here, and hopefully we do get that Roman Reigns return, because he is very much missed. And,
yeah, very much so.
And yeah, let's finish it off with CM Punk take on Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. And what do we think is going to happen in this one?
Yeah, this is obviously the one that everyone is most excited for sure. Probably should be the main event, but obviously with the pending Roman return, that kind of, makes it hard to give this match the main event when someone as huge as that is about to return. But yeah, Punk versus Drew, I mean, this could literally go either direction. I could even see Seth winning the singles match somehow. But yeah, I hope the main thing I hope is Seth doesn't get too involved. Mm-hmm. I hope, we get just a solid Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk match, and he's not kind of getting in the way of things a lot of the time and kind of butting in and stopping the action a whole lot. But I think this will be a fairly long match. It'll probably be a bloody match, knowing how CM Punk is, even Drew McIntyre as well. But my prediction, think I'm gonna go with a double disqualification. Both of them attack Seth Rollins, get disqualified, then at the end it just turns into a big triple threat brawl, kind of setting up a match for Bad Blood potentially.
Yeah, this match, obviously, so much expectations with it. CM Punk's first televised singles match, so obviously that's very huge. I'm going to go with CM Punk to win this match. However, I do think there's going to be a lot of stuff that won't make it a decisive win, and hopefully, with my prediction, I think what will happen is whatever the outcome of this match is, will set up maybe a Hell in a Cell unsanctioned match at Bad Blood between Punk and Drew, number 2. So yeah, I really, like you said, I hope Seth doesn't get too involved, but I hope it's just, I kind of hope it's a bit crazy. I hope there's a lot to it. Hopefully there's some blood involved. I can see Punk and Drew getting down to do that. Obviously, hope CM Punk can stay healthy through this match, because it does seem like an unfortunate thing that's happening with him. But yeah, really excited for this match. But yeah, what is the match you're most excited for on SummerSlam?
Definitely Punk versus Drew. Very excited just to see Punk just get in the ring finally. Mm-hmm. It's been nearly a year since his return, and we haven't seen much of anything from him. Yeah. But at the same time, the 7 months building this feud, he's done a fantastic job at just kind of keeping his name alive through it, and keeping the crowd chanting his name, and getting under Drew McIntyre's skin, and yeah, doing all the good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, CM Punk Drew is going to be super exciting. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let us know your predictions as well. But yeah, that would do it from us, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.